Really good. Feel like each time they go out there, they're getting a little bit better. If nothing else, learning a little bit along the way. Might not see it in the results every time they throw, but I think the rhythm and timing's getting better. And we're excited about getting to watch those guys throw the ball in about a week.
How do you feel like the starting rotation is kind of looking at this point right now? Is Mosley maybe a Friday night guy again this season?
Yeah, I would think he's going to go on Friday or Saturday. There's probably 6 guys in the mix there for those 3 or 4. It's probably 4 spots early, and I would say that even the guys that there's going to be a comfort level with the guys that go to the bullpen, because those are going to be the first guys you go to with pitch counts early in the season, and even as deep as you get into the season, that first guy comes out of the bullpen in a college game is usually pretty important.
How do you feel like you have your midweek guys in place at this point? That was obviously an area last year where it was just trouble to find a guy who could be there consistently.
Really just going into opening weekend, you're talking about 4 games, and we really want to set that up first and foremost. Our midweek game's on a Wednesday. There could be any number of scenarios for that Wednesday. We would love to pick a guy to go on midweek. Only problem is you got some double midweeks. And I'm sure when we get to that point, we'll pick a guy to go on the midweek games, because those games are just as important as the weekend.
Coach, can you touch on a couple of games that you added? Looks like you're going to be in another professional ballpark, another chance to put this program on the big stage.
Yeah, really it comes down to trying to fulfill our schedule, 56 games, and trying to get on the road, really just based on the RPI formula, and trying to put our team in position with our schedule where if we take care of business, we'll be a regional team.
What do you think of the competition you have right now at center and third base?
Center and third base, it's really good. I mean, there's guys out there. We've tried to play some guys. We've even added Cody Farhat in the mix to center. Cody and Corey have done a good job out there. Zach's played some left as of late, just to allow Cody to play some center. Third base, you got Ryan Long, Michael Davis. Those 2 guys, obviously can hold the fort down over there. And we like the options with all of them. At the same time, we'd like to settle in and understand that's a position, it needs to be solid. And Ryan's fielding the ball really well right now, which should simplify everything. I mean, the one important thing is to go play defense each and every day, and seems like he's doing that right now.
Talking about Corey Rayleigh, where have you seen him improve from where he was at last year to this year?
Well, first of all, you're talking about really the ability to play each and every day is what we're looking for there. I mean, he had to take some days off last year for whatever reason at times, and I think he's healthy. I think he's strong. I was in there yesterday. I mean, he was lifting yesterday. It didn't look like lightweight. We usually lift light in the spring. It didn't look like light to me. I was telling Coach Stevens that. And he's healthy more than anything, running really well. And his base running's improved, I think, tremendously since last year.
Coach, in the first 18 games, you guys have played 10 ranked teams, 10 games against 10 ranked teams. You like the fact that you guys are really challenged early on in the season?
It's funny you mention that. We would probably never even look at that. I mean, we feel like every team you go out and play, we're playing against a game of baseball to some extent, because we want to go out and play the game at the highest level we can and play the game the right way and not worry too much about who's in the other dugout. At the same time, I think looking at it just as a whole, we want to put our team again in position to compete in postseason, have a chance to go to Omaha. And to do that, you have to go on the road now, a little more than you used to have to. And you need to play what you're saying, so-called, teams that are we want to be a top 10 team. And so obviously I guess we're going to go play some that are starting the year there, and don't mind the process of using the season to get there either.
Last couple of years, you'd like to open on a 4-game series. You like that amount of games just to be able to throw a lot of guys, get a lot of guys rotated through? Really,
that's all created by the condensed time that we're playing. They backed the start date up. It's been probably 8-10 years. And when they backed the start date up, it really made you make a decision to play 4-game weekends or double midweeks. To try to eliminate the double midweek as much as you can, you play 4 games early. And, you know, I've always liked a doubleheader, so don't mind it. And I think the guys like it. It does allow us, what you mentioned, to play a bunch of guys and get guys innings on the mound.
With some of the changes in the schedule, do you guys have to change your mindset at all to kind of mentally prepare that you have to go out there and you can't make any errors kind of early on?
Well, I don't know about what you said about as far as not making any errors. I mean, you're going to make some physical mistakes in baseball. The mental ones are the ones you want to probably minimize. And really, we're going to attack it. We want to go out, play each day, embrace each day, embrace the opportunity to go play and compete that day. And as far as the schedule goes and as far as going on the road, I think good baseball teams win no matter where they play, and that's what we're trying to be.
2 more. Just out of curiosity, whether a Big 12 series or non-conference, is there somewhere that venue that you're excited to go to that you weren't able to last year just because of the scheduling?
Yeah, Omaha. Absolutely.
Is there any newcomer, whether transfer or freshman, that's kind of standing out to you right now that maybe we haven't heard of or we haven't seen yet?
I would say Cody Farhat's been playing really well as of late. He's a guy even was hurt in his high school season. He hurt his knee in football. Played the last week of the regular season, if that, played the high school state playoffs for Coach Robertson at Plano. I think he hit 5 home runs in 5 games in the state playoffs. He no slouch when you start talking about playing the outfield and arm strength and ability to run the bases. And I think the other guys would be Hayden Howard out of the bullpen, a left-hander out of Seward County. And then another guy you probably hadn't heard a lot of would be Robert Duggar out of Cisco Junior College. Really been throwing the ball well, good, nice 2-pitch mix at least. Good feel for the running game. He's a high school shortstop on a real good high school team in Tomball, Texas for Doug Rush, and played more shortstop in high school than he pitched, and really evolved into a pitcher in junior college more so. Grew about 3 inches and added some to the fastball. Those would be the guys off the top of my head. At the same time, I would tell you that all these guys, 1 through 35, have a chance to kind of make you wish you didn't go get popcorn.